Okay, so I'm going to this session on the social semantic web. I'm one of the organizers, also with the people who did the actual work, Lee Ding and Jay Bao and Aldous Bullhars, who actually managed to duck even coming out here. So he did a good job. So what I'm actually not going to go through a lot of the work that we did there. It's a fantastic symposium, but I wanted to give you all a flavor of the semantic web, and at least what we who are researchers in the semantic web feel about it. It's basically, we've got job security, because if you look at, this was the opening slide, and if you look at sort of all the things there, what we've been able to do is take many of the classic AI problems and look at them through our own special lens. And so I think that that's going to allow us to have permanent employment in the session. It was a good symposium. We had 34 registered attendees, a lot of people dropping in and out. Sometimes the room was actually quite packed. We had 2 invited talks by 2, I think, really incredible speakers. One is Nova Spivak, who's out there actually making money off of the semantic web. He's the CEO of Radar Networks, and he's got a system which I think probably many of the people in this room have used, called Twine. And Twine is probably one of the I'll say the early flagship applications of semantics on the web, and in fact, maybe the bridge between Web 2.0 and Web 3.0 design needs. And finally, we had Tim Finan, and he led off this morning from the NBC, talking about Wikipedia's ontology. A lot of us working on Wikipedia, trying to use Wikipedia to solve all these problems that we couldn't solve for the past 20 years. And Tim showed us how to do it. We had 2 breakout groups without Greaves, one on privacy and trust, one on usability. We had a whole bunch of individually focused sessions. So you can see up there, collaboration environments, analysis, the whole and very vigorous session on privacy and trust here at the end of today. Mining semantics. And tomorrow, I'll say that the session which we're going to start with is knowledge representation and ontology. So, told to be funny, and I don't think I can make a joke about non-monotonic logic. Wait, yes I can. Oh, come on, this group is going to be able to get back to it. And we had posters, lightning, and brainstorming. We had some great panels. Yesterday we had a panel with really tremendous people. Jeff Pollack came out from Oracle. Jamie Taylor came down from MetaWeb. And let's say Jamie is a good colleague of mine, a friend of mine. And he has just about the best business card I've ever seen, because his job title is Minister of Information. Which is good. It's not attacked on my board. Natasha, locally here from, I guess it used to be Center for Excellent Semantics, now Beamer, a lot of us use Project. You can thank Natasha for that. Scott out of Radar, and Denny, I'm not going to break my perfect record at mispronouncing his last name, from Carlsruhe Technology, Institute of Technology, which used to be the University of Carlsruhe. And we had a panel today on social semantic web and classic AI, which was actually driven by the people who were at the symposium. So we had breakout sessions, and then they all reported back. So it actually had some work to be done as well. I think it was really a mini conference. As you can see, we had long papers, we had short papers, we had statements of interest, a lot of stuff going on. So that's that. So I guess I'm just going to finish with something which I believe, and it may be easy to joke about, but I certainly believe it, that the semantic web is one of the revolutions that's coming out there. So let's talk about it a little bit. Modestly, we'll talk about the awesome scale, the universal applicability of the social semantic web. During the session, we had papers on making the world safe for people. I mean, we have applications out there with the social semantic web, plotting crimes in crime-ridden areas, so you know which way to go home. We had making the world safe for democracy. There's a great site out there which we had a paper on called MetaVid, which if you are in the United United States or a fan of the United States Congress or believe what they say is important to you, go out there and check it out. That's running under Semantic Media Wiki right now. It's making the world safe to get lost in, right? We have a lot of work in the semantic web on geocoding and translation into geontology, and we have some papers on that at our session. And finally, an unappreciated group, or underappreciated group. You've got success when you can do e-science for sociology. So we had a paper on that, and I invite you to look at our web proceedings. So the semantic web is everywhere, right? Every conference, every successful proposal, you heard it here first. Every program manager at your funding agencies, the semantic web is hype complete. So you got to learn to talk the talk. These are some quotes, a couple of quotes which impressed me from our workshop. The semantic web does solve all problems. There are no usability issues. Semantic web. Ooh, nervous laughter. Except, of course, the semantic web is the privacy problem that's out there. So think about talking the talk. Two sessions ago, we had a gentleman who had really some remarkable animation from the Symposium on narration. So I think I'm just going to close with the reason why you should be a social semantic web researcher. Why say there once were 30 AI nights? When you can get all your friends to contribute to building something that looks like that. We're going to take over the world, friends. You heard it here first. Thanks very much.